Okay, so hi dear all, this is Tarot Anjali, and today we are going to do the reading for all the singles from Aries to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Okay, if you want to be a reader like me, you can check out the description box. You'll find the links of the courses below for tarot reading course and for Ho'oponopono masterclass and self love course too. For personal reading or healing sessions, check out the description box for details. Yes, I'm growing my hair and they're going quite well. Let's see how they goes after 2 months. So I'm going to use the romance angel cards for you guys, for singles, and then one message from the tarot card. Okay, so let's start for Aries. Your current energies right now for love and relationship, Aries people. I'm going to sip my tea also in between. This is blue tea. I can show you guys. This is blue tea. Like it. Current energies, we have the flirt. Okay, extend your light-hearted energies to others. So your current energies might be of having fun. You know, you might be feeling like, okay, let's open up to people. Let's open up to new people, new situations, very slowly but surely. Let's start with having friendship kind of a deal, having fun around kind of deal. Let's see with tarot, what are your current energies, honey? Wow, you are ready to flirt and open up to other people. Hmm? Three of swords, third of swords. Three of swords, you're still heartbroken by whatever happened, or you're still going through a process of healing, and that's why you're kind of taking your time. So you are might be open to new love, new relationship, but not fully open. So that's why this is giving you this flirt card, that you are open but you're not ready for a very strong or very committed, or you can say very serious kind of a deal right now at this present moment, because you're still recovering from some kind of pain. Let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection. You're still going through some kind of painful experience, or maybe you had a recent breakup or separation, and you are kind of trying to get over that situation. I'm stuck on my own energies. See, for new person, new connection. For singles, we have the forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, for a new person, new energy, to call in a true person, true soulmate for you guys, for your life, in your love and relationship area, you guys have to release your past properly and heal your past properly. And the moment you are going to release and heal, you are going to experience more love in your present moments. It's not about only romantic love, it's about all kind of love. It's like friends coming in, family helping you, and other people, other energies entering in your life. Okay, with tarot we have the strength card. Before jumping into anything new, before going towards a new person, new opportunity, new connection, you guys have to properly heal and release the past situation, because it was something, even if it was short lived, it was something meaningful to you. That's why you are still stuck on the past situation. That's why the universe wants you to heal properly before going towards something new or someone new. Let's see what are your energies for a past person, past connection. We have the very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Basically, you might not be able to understand whether you should let go of a past person, past energy completely out of your system, out of your life, or you should still wait for them. For some of you, this is the reason that you are not able to move on to the next chapter. For others of you, maybe even if you are single from a very long time, you're not sure whether you want a committed relationship, or you want something, just for fun or friendship kind of a deal or something. Have a proper choice, have a proper understanding of what you really want so that you can manifest it. Okay, according to tarot, we have the tower. Yes, the breakthrough is only going to come when you're going to be clear, when you're going to be completely out of the past people, past situation, past energies, and some kind of limiting belief when it comes to your love and relationship area. So very soon you will be able to see a beautiful opportunity in your life, but you have to release the past properly, and you have to decide whether you want the past person back in your life, you want to wait for them, or you want something new or someone new by your side. That is the deal here for you guys, for Aries singles. So I don't see a past person, past energy coming back around as of now in June. But you guys should understand whether you want them back in your life, you want to wait for them, or you want to go for something new. Whatever the case may be, you have to heal yourself properly. Forgiving and learning is the guidance for you guys in the situation. A lot of healing is required, a lot of proper understanding of what you really want in your love and relationship area is required. Then only go for something new or someone new. Otherwise you're going to end up attracting the same kind of shit. Another day same shit is going to be there for you. What is the use of that then? So that is what I have for Aries people for this month, for the month of June 2025. I will try my best to do the reading again mid of June, but as of now this is the reading for you guys. Let's move on to Taurus people. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, singles. This one applies to me as well. Let's see what are our collective energies. What is our collective energies for Taurus people, singles? Taurus, current energy. We have the let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Your current energies are telling me that it's going to take you some kind of help to connect with the next person, next chapter of your life. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Let your friends help you. It also means that you should take the help of dating apps. Maybe you can go in parties, get-togethers, or you can take help from mutual friends where you can connect with other people with the help of your friends, if you are ready and willing to start this chapter in your life. But basically you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your bed, and you have to like keep your ass moving. I'm not doing it. I'm just sitting in my bed and just doing my own work here. I'm healing and all that. So maybe this is not applicable to me. Let's see with tarot, what are your current energies? Knight of Wands. You are extremely attractive these days. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of passion, desire to do certain things in your life, or maybe experience new things, new energies in your life. But again, you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to use this charm of yours. You might be attracting a lot of opposite sex, what we call that energy towards you. But if you're not going to like do whatever is mandatory from your side, I don't think anything is going to happen. Let's see the message for you for new love for this month, Taurus. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So new love is going to be there for you guys, around for you guys. But I don't think it's going to be something serious. It's going to be fun and flirting and just hanging around, just having a friendship kind of a deal. That too, if you're going to go out of your comfort zone and start going on dates or something. With tarot, we have the Queen of Cups. See, you are going to be full of love. You will be definitely attracting a lot of energies towards you, but you have to decide whether you want something serious or you just want to have fun. I do see a new energy coming in your life. They are going to be attracted with your personality, with your energies, but I don't see anything serious coming out as of now. If you are ready to just have fun and flirt and just going on dates and hanging around, completely up to you. If you're looking for something serious, right now it's not happening. It's going to take some more time. Let's see your energies for a past person, past connection, past situation showing up in your life. We have the keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. But for a past person, past energy that you might be still stuck on, you have to keep an open mind. They might come back to you, or you guys might have another chance with each other, but it is not going to be exactly what you want it to be. Might be you have some kind of expectation or certain kind of expectation from this particular person or situation, and it's going to be exactly the opposite of what you want it to be. So if you have the ability to keep an open mind, there are chances of reconciliation with the past person, past energy. Yeah, okay. And from tarot, also the Page of Swords. Get to know each and everything about this particular person or energy before you are going to move forward. Go very, very slow with this past person, past energy, and get to know each and everything about them. Learn each and everything about them properly. Then make your choice, make your decision if you want to go forward or if you want to leave it behind. If you're not dealing with anybody, if you don't have a past person then this is not valid for you, obviously, right? Use your logical mind as well. Common sense, a lot of people don't use their common sense while watching tarot, and it kind of hurt me a lot because people ask me stupid question and then they call me rude. I am rude because I cannot handle stupidity. So I'm sorry for not being able to handle stupid things and stupid comments. For you, the guidance here is the King of Pentacles. Stay grounded, stay in your power and do your own thing. Take your own time. This is not a race, okay? Anyways, Taurus people are very slow in each and everything in their life. If somebody is getting offended by this comment, okay, up to you. I myself, being a Taurus, can tell you guys I'm very lazy, very, very lazy. Until unless I feel like I should do something, like some kind of surge of energy is coming to me and I should do something, I don't do that thing. Yeah, so I can assure you that it happens with us. So yeah, please stay in your power, stick to your grounds, stick to your energy, stick to what you want. Don't be in this energy of, okay, I should be with somebody just for the sake of being with somebody. It's better to be single than to be in a wrong relationship. Much better, far better. Hmm? So yeah, okay, let's move on to our Gemini people. Let's see, Gemini, lovely Gemini people. Mhm. For your current energies for Gemini people, let's see, Gemini singles, what we have. We have the worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, it's all about divine timing in your love life. Current energies are telling me everything is going to happen in your life just at the right time, and you are in the right direction. You are going in the right direction right now. So it's all about the divine timing, worth waiting for. So whatever you're waiting for, whatever kind of person, whatever kind of relationship you're waiting for, it's worth waiting for. With tarot, okay, I have to shuffle, sorry. Let's see, with tarot, what are your current energies? Ace of Cups. See, your heart is open. Your heart is open. Your energies are open to receive the love of your life. And this whole situation, this whole waiting for your person is kind of worth waiting for. Wow. So these cards matches with each other very beautifully. This is the Romance Angels. The Romance Angels Oracle cards, stored in virtue. This is what I'm using today. Anyways, let's see what are your energies for a new person or new connection, Gemini. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, there are very strong chances that a new person, a new energy is going to enter in your life in the month of June. This is your birthday month as well. And there are good chances of a person who is going to be with you, and that person, that friendship kind of deal is going to convert into something meaningful. There are very good chances. So you might end up finding your true love in this month. But for that, please get out of your comfort zone, go out, have fun, go on dates, hang out with people. They're not going to come to your place. You have to go to, you know, you have to create opportunities to be with them. With tarot, we have the Ten of Pentacles. My God, Gemini, there are very good chances of you finding your true love. In fact, this person and you have the capability to down the line have marriage, commitment, long-term partnership kind of energy with each other. Wow. Especially after the 10th of June, there are very good chances of meeting new person, new energy, and this person is somebody who can match with your expectation of having the true soulmate that you were waiting for. Awesome. Let's see what are your energies for a past person, past connection. We have the retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it's time for you to disconnect from your past and past energies. Let this person go, let this situation go. This is not the one for you. I don't think so. This person, this energy from your past is meant for you. So letting it go is a good idea. Let's see with tarot as well. We have the yes, Six of Swords. Move on towards calmer water. Let this situation go. It is not meant for you. It is not good for you. So it's better for you to get out of this past person, past situation, past connection. For those of you who are trying to turn this past situation into a new one, I don't think so this is a good idea. At least for the timing, it's not a good idea. Now it's your free will. If you want to go for the past person or a new person, that's completely up to you. This tea is so good. This blue tea thing is so good. Telling you guys. For Gemini people, the guidance here is Seven of Wands. Protect your energies at any cost. Even if somebody new is coming in your life, or you are waiting for a past person or past energy, you should know what you really, really deserve and want in your life, and open up accordingly, one day at a time. Yeah. Don't put too much effort and energy into something just like that. Take your time, develop a friendship, then friendship to the next level, then to the next level, then to the next level. Take your time in opening up. Okay? Don't be too slow, don't be too fast. A balanced kind of approach and a balanced kind of energy is required in order to move forward in your love and relationship area. Okay? That's the deal for you guys. Let's move on to Cancer people. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. I was having my tea, so I took a little triple break. Okay, fine. Sometimes I go crazy. Let's see for my Cancer fellas what's coming for you guys for Cancer single Sun, Moon, Venus rising. It's a good hair day today. I'm feeling good about my hair. They're super shining. Ta-da! Growing in a beautiful, pure, positive way. Yes, definitely. I'm going to share with you guys someday my routine of hair, skin, the whole routine of the day someday. Maybe I will be live with you guys someday, the whole day. We'll do the experiment. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to do this experiment with me, where I will be with you guys from morning 8:30, I guess, to evening 7:30, live the whole day, and we are going to talk. You're going to see one day of my life. So it's going to be fun, right? Let's see. Cancer people, your current energies, we have this passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So allow your heart to completely open up to new people, new opportunities, new situations. Although you might be having this passion and desire to be with new people, new energies, you are not able to open up fully the way you guys should, right? That's what's happening. Let's see what we have with tarot for your current energies, Cancer. Three of Cups. See, same thing. You need to go out for parties, get-togethers, fun activities, or you need to meet your friends often. It's like you are wanting love, but you are not wanting to open up to love fully. For that, you have to open up your heart fully, and you have to start going out often. Connect with your friends often, meet people, greet people, connect with people from whatever way, whichever way possible from your side. It's not like you're not doing anything about it, but do a little more things consciously in order to connect with the right people, right energies. So you are open for new love according to your energies, but not fully open. So allow your heart to fully open. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection, new situation. Cancer. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So whatever you're waiting for is worth waiting for. It's all the matter of divine timing. So from your side, give your best shot. When the divine timing is going to be correct for you, you are definitely going to connect with the right person. Okay, right now it's going to be a little more of waiting period for you guys in this month to connect with your true soulmate. Let's see with tarot. We have the Two of Swords. Right now, you might not be clear. Your mind is taking over your heart again and again. You might not be able to open up your heart and your energies fully towards anything or anyone, because you might be scared of getting hurt, or you might be scared of this idea of what if it is going to happen, or what if that is going to happen. So you are having a lot of thoughts and questions. So divine timing is at play. The moment you are going to be open fully without any kind of fear or ifs or buts or conflicts, the universe is going to send you the soulmate, and when just when the timing is going to be right for both of you, you guys are going to meet. As of now, you have to wait a little more longer and work on your heart chakra to open up it fully, open it up fully fully, properly. Nobody knows what's going to happen next, but if you are going to be continuously living in any kind of fear or this energy of I'm going to get hurt only, so you are going to end up attracting these kind of energies only again and again. Let's see for a past person past connection, what are your energies? We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's a clear cut sign, it's a clear cut energy of you should let go of this past person past energy. You should choose over self, you should choose yourself over this situation, over this connection, because your self respect is going to make you more romantically attractive. Anyways, also your self respect, your self worth is going to make you more attractive towards other people, other opportunities that actually good for you, that's actually good for you. So for a past person past energy, even if somebody is coming back around, you should not choose them, you should choose yourself over them. With tarot, let's see what we have. Nine of Swords. If a past person past energy is going to come back around also, it's going to give you stress only. It's not going to give you any kind of happiness, it's not going to give you that kind of mental peace that you're looking forward to have. Ignore my words, ignore my English these days and my grammar. I'm like fumbling a lot, and a lot of shitty things are coming out. Anyways, I'm in the middle of the biggest healing era of my life. So yeah, even if somebody from your past is going to show up, the universe is clearly telling you to love yourself first, choose yourself over the situation, because nothing good is going to come out of this situation from the past, at least for this month. For you, the guidance is the Nine of Pentacles. Simple. Choose yourself, your money, your job, your career, your independence. And until unless you're fully ready to open up to new people, new energies, new experiences, with all of your heart and soul, keep on working on yourself. Take your time. It's not a marathon, it's not a race, it's your life. Okay, honey, it's your life. Listening to me, Cancer? Let's see. Let's move on to Leos. Leo, let's see what are your current energy. Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Singles. What are your current energies regarding love and relationship area? We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. So your current energies are telling me that you might be attracting all kind of red flags towards you right now, or you might be becoming the red flag yourself. Pay attention to how you are reacting, what you are doing, and what you are up to these days when it comes to your love and relationship area. You might be planning to play games with others as people did with you in the past or something. Okay, so beware of becoming the red flag. You don't have to be the red flag because somebody did something wrong with you, or you had bad experiences in the past, and or you have to protect your energies from these kind of people where you are going to get the signs definitely from somebody's side that this person is not good for you. Leave that situation immediately. With tarot, let's see what we have. Your current energies with tarot, we have the Ten of Wands. Yes, if you are going to connect with somebody in these kind of energy, it's going to be so heavy and burdensome. Your current energies are weighing you down somehow. You are not able to be in a very positive or very happy go lucky kind of energy, or very open vulnerable kind of energy where your heart is connected to your heart is completely, you are very disconnected from your heart and soul right now. You are trying to play mind games with yourself, and or you are trying to be overly protective or overly you can say manipulative with yourself. We are talking about you only, and this is weighing you down. This is not helping you in any way, and you know that. So pay attention to these kind of red flags and let go of these things out of your life, out of your system. It's between you and you. It's a war between you and you versus you. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection for this month. We have the Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You have to fully open up your heart and soul towards new people, new energy, new experiences. Only then you will be able to experience the joy of a new connection with an open heart, with an open energy. If you are going to continuously be in your mind continuously using your mind over your heart in your love and relationship area, you're always going to be feeling defeated. You're always going to be feeling like, oh, nobody understands you. It's because you are not able to fully open up. See, Two of Cups. There are good chances of you meeting somebody new in this particular month, but at the same time, you have to look out for the signs. You have to look out for the energies of what you are giving to them, what they are giving to you. This situation have the potential to become a beautiful connection if you are ready to fully open up your heart and soul in this situation without letting this manipulative energies enter in the situation, or without being too manipulative or too practical, too much logical. Okay, so yeah, there are chances of a new person entering in your life. Let's see your energies for a past person, past connection, past situation. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept for support from others. If you're not able to let go of a past person or past situation out of your life, you should definitely take help from somebody who can help you to let go of this particular person or situation out of your life, out of your system. Even if you want to heal your things with somebody from your past, you need to take help from somebody that can help you in order to make peace with your past, whatever the case may be. So I think the ball is in your court, Leo, where you can decide whether you want a past person back in your life or not. But take help from somebody who can help you to make the right choice and right decision in the situation. Because right now you are not in the right kind of mindset or energies to decide properly for yourself about this past person, past situation. With tarot, we have the Nine of Swords, right? I got a lot, almost same kind of reading for, I think, Cancer as well. So, Nine of Swords. This past person, this past energy is going to give you nothing but stress and a lot of sleepless nights and anxiety. If not taken care of this situation with proper healing, with proper wisdom, with proper experience. So, take help from somebody who can help you to either let the situation go out of your life, out of your system permanently, or if you want to heal it with this person, then also take help from somebody who can help you to guide you properly in this direction. This is what I'm getting for a past person, past energy. So there are chances of a new person, new energy. Look out for red flags if you are becoming one, or if somebody is trying to do that with you. Look out for those signs, okay, and give your heart and soul to the situation instead of your mind and your politics, logic. And for past person, it's not recommended, but if you want to, you can take help from somebody to get out of the situation or make the situation work out according to your energies. For you, the guidance here is the Two of Swords. Clear this mess. There's a lot of mess going on in your head right now regarding your love and relationship area. Yeah, you have to clean the mess properly. You have to understand properly what you really want in your love and relationship area, and accordingly make the moves, accordingly move forward in that direction. Otherwise you are going to go directionless, you are going to be pathless, you are going to be hopeless, and then you're going to blame the whole universe. This is a tricky situation where first of all you have to look out for your own traits, your own energies, what you are becoming and how you are becoming, what you are becoming and why. Then cleaning the mess is going to help you a lot. Okay, honey, let's move on to fellow earth sign Virgo. Let's see, Virgo, your current energies regarding love and relationship area. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, singles. I'm doing these readings extremely slow. This is the slowest pace I can use in any kind of readings because a lot of people don't like my pace, my speed. Okay, this card is popping up for you guys. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Virgo, your current energies are telling me that you are in love with somebody, whether it's a new person or old person, or you have a specific kind of person in your mind. For most of you, you are in love with someone. Maybe you are you are not able to express them, so express them. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and make the first move if you are in love with somebody. If not, this is telling me that there is going to be a chance in your life where you are going to fall in love with somebody in the coming weeks, coming days, and when you feel like you should express yourself, you should just do that. So your current energies are telling me there is going to be a falling in love kind of energy. If you're already in love or you're about to, or whatever it is, express it. in a positive way, in a productive way. Positive and productive means in a healthy way. Like, I love you, I want to be with you, and this is what I feel. Now it's up to you, right? Don't pressurize or force anybody. Let's see with tarot, what are your current energies? Basically, you're ready to receive your love. Right? Current energy is the Fool. You are ready to take the risk of going in a particular direction, in a totally new direction in your love and relationship area. You can say you are ready to jump into the unknown and start a brand new chapter in your love and relationship area. So this is what your current energies are telling me. Let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection, new situation showing up in your life for this month. Alma, getting to know each other better. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bonds deepen. There are very good chances of you connecting with somebody new in this particular month. And as the days will pass, you guys will be able to know each other better. Like, try to have a lot of communication with this person, going on a lot of dates, getting to know each other better. As you guys are going to, talk a lot, you guys will be able to bond very, very deeply with each other. So this is why this express your love card was coming. So there are very good chances of you meeting somebody new, especially during your travel or work travel, or through your work or something like that, in a large get together or something. So nice. With tarot, the death and rebirth. This is the end of a very painful chapter, painful cycle of your life, and a brand new chapter is emerging. A brand new chapter is opening up for you guys, Virgo. Make good use of this particular energy, because there are good chances of you meeting a good person, a good energy, and with time, you guys are going to have a very beautiful, deep, loving and nurturing connection with each other. So yeah, new energies, new connections, energies are quite high. Cool. Let's see what are your energies for a past person, past connection. We have the you deserve love, you are lovable. Let me see the tarot card for this. Then I'll blend both of them, and then I'll check. Wheel of Fortune. So you deserve love if you're not getting this from this particular person from your past, and you know this is over and there's nothing left between you and your past person, past energy, or nothing good is ever going to come out of that. It's high time for you to release your ex, release your past, because you are lovable, you deserve love, and let it go. And just when you are going to let it go properly and honestly out of your energies, out of your system, a new person, new energy is going to be there for you on the horizon. Meet me on the horizon, at the horizon, on the horizon. Da-da. So the Cupid is going to hit you this month. But release your past, release your ex, because you deserve love, you are lovable, and the past person, past energies don't have the capacity to love you the way you want. Okay, honey? Yeah. For you, the guidance is the King of Cups. You have a heart full of love. You're a very sensitive person. You're full of love. You're emotionally mature. You have grown so much in your energies. You deserve that kind of love only in your life. So you have to work for what you deserve. You have to accept, or you have to invite only those kind of energies that you know are good for you, Virgo. Okay? Anything less than that is going to be insult, or insult for your energies, your self-worth, your inner work that you have done from a very long time. You're doing it. I do your readings every week, so congrats. I'm very happy for you guys. Wow, nice. Let's move on to our dear Libras. Don't let the camera fall down, I'll kill you. God. Yeah, Libra, honey, let's see your current energies regarding love and relationship area. Okay. We have the pay attention to the red flags. We got the same card for Leo as well. Maybe you were dealing with Leo, or maybe you are having some kind of Leo energies in your chart. Not mandatory at all, but just an observation. And I am never able to find the remote, AC remote, whenever I do the readings. Oh God. So pay attention to the red flags. It might be possible that you're so frustrated in your love and relationship area, you are becoming the red flag here. You're like, I next time I'm going to show people what real red flags means. I'm going to play with their minds. I'm going to do things that's going to make them regret losing me. Don't be a red flag, Baba. Yeah? Libra, choose to be a green flag. Choose to be a good person. Choose to be a right person. Okay? Might be. Red flag doesn't mean that you're planning to harm anybody or hurt anybody. It simply means that you're trying to protect yourself, but you might be trying to protect yourself with manipulative energies, with manipulative ways, with being overly practical, overly logical, or listening to your mind only and not letting your heart lead you. That's the energy that you're giving me right now. Okay, I have to shuffle for tarot for you guys. Let's see for your current energies with tarot what is happening, what is coming. Page of Wands. See, you should have this naiveness of a kid, a freshness of a kid, a lively, like live energy like a kid. Whenever you are heading towards love, understand the meaning of love. Have you seen a kid, 2-year-old kid, 3-year-old kid? They just play, they just have fun. They just feel like, okay, doing whatever they feel like doing from their heart, with their heart and soul. They don't use their mind, right? So your energies are open, your energies are definitely in this energy of, okay, let me start a brand new chapter. But because your mind is continuously telling you to protect yourself, you might be turning these energies into being extra manipulative or extra protective, and that's turning you into a red flag kind of energy, even without you knowing it. Be a good person, Baba. Not everybody can understand a good person, but like if you want 100%, 100 people in your life, like you want a lot, like a whole what we call that, I don't know, I'm not able to make you guys understand. Okay, if you have 100 stupid people that you know are not good for you and in any way, it's worst, it's a worst case scenario, right? But if you have one intelligent person in your life, one good person, good hearted person energy around you, that's enough for you. You don't need a whole bunch of people to like make you feel good. You only need one right person, true honest person, to make you feel good, to make you feel at home. So be that one right person. Simple. Okay, let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection. We have the give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. See, there are chances of you connecting with the person in this particular month, but give this situation a chance properly. Okay, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership with all of your heart and soul, because I do see the other person, the other energy that's going to be in your life, they are going to be quite interested in you. They are going to be quite in this energy if I want to invest in this situation. But if you're going to play mind games, or if you're going to be like, okay, not that I don't want to invest this much or that much, or I'm going to play games with them, then you are going to scare this energy away. Okay. Yes, Four of Swords. Heal yourself properly, take your time, and go ahead with the healed version and the better version of yourself. Yeah, this is for new person, new energy. Cool. Let's see for past person, past connection, past situation. Express your love. If you are still in love with your past person, past energy, and if you feel like you should express yourself to them, do that without any kind of ego, without any kind of mind games. Okay, honey, the thing here is that often we call it love, but 90% of the time it's ego. If you're truly and honestly in love with somebody from your past, express it, even if they're going to come back or not. If you feel like you should express it, okay, you should try your best to save the relationship maybe from your side if you can, if you want to. If not, let the situation go. You have already done your best, you have already given your best. Go ahead and make the first move if you want this past person, past energy to be with you. But if you know this person, this energy is gone for good, there's no chance, there's no way, then releasing the situation is the best idea here. Yep, see, Eight of Cups. If you can handle the situation, if you can save the situation, if you can bring it back to life, do it from your side. I don't see the other energy, other person trying to do that or making it happen for you. You have to do that. Else, let it go. with love, with compassion, with blessings, and move forward, honey. Right. So chances of a new person, new energy is there, but you have the tendency to ruin that. So watch out for that. Past person, past energy, you have to handle it. You have to make it work out if you want, if you can. Otherwise, letting it go is a good idea. For you, the guidance is the Five of Cups. You are still hurt. You are still in this energy of I always get nonsense. I always get hurt in my love and relationship area. I don't deserve this kind of energy. So until unless you are 100% sure that you are completely healed and you're totally ready with all of your heart and soul to give your energies to somebody who deserve it, don't go ahead in that direction. Don't move in that direction. Don't even think about moving in that direction, because you are going to uh, attract shit only, and it's going to be a shit show again. Cool. You're coming out of one. Don't create one other again. Okay, honey. So let's move on to Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio, what are your current energies regarding love and relationship area, honey? We have the passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion, lot of desire, lot of energy to invest in your love and relationship area, and you are quite happy. You are quite in this energy of, okay, universe, please bring it on. So you are ready for new love. You are ready to accept love. You are ready to fall in love and be in a beautiful loving relationship. Okay, let's see with tarot as well. Passion card comes a lot in your in love and relationship readings. We all are passionate. High Priestess, yeah, your intuition is telling you to move forward with passion, with desire, with fire. Have fun, go out, start living your life to the fullest, and you are going to attract the right person, right energy in front of you very, very soon. So your current energies are telling me that you are preparing yourself for love and you are ready to attract the kind of love that you want in your life. You are quite happy, you are quite excited. Nice. Let's see what are your energies for a new person and new situation. We have the keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Maybe this is exactly the opposite of what you're really, really hoping for a soulmate to look like, to feel like, to behave like. Keep an open mind, keep a flexible energy for a new person, new energy entering in your life, because they might be totally different from your vision. They might feel different, they might look different. So keep an open mind. There are good chances of you attracting a soulmate, but maybe not your usual type. This time it's going to be very different. Okay, let me see with tarot. Six of Pentacles. The person, the energy that's going to enter in your life in this month, the new energy, they are going to make you feel in a totally different way, and you're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable at the start. You're going to feel like, no, they're not my type, or you're going to reject the idea of being with them completely, because you're going to feel like, no, this type of person, this type of energy can never be my girlfriend or boyfriend, can never be my husband or wife. So yes, there are chances of somebody entering in your life in this month, but you might block their path completely because they are not going to be a usual type. So if you are going to be flexible enough, if you are going to keep an open mind, you might attract a very good soulmate. You might attract a very beautiful soulmate in your life. But there is a term and condition that I just told you. Let's see energy for a past person, past connection, Scorpio. We have the deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, there's an energy of cheating, deception, lies, manipulations. The past person is not good for you. Their energies are not good for you. Either they are still lying to you, or they have this habit of lying to you and making things continuously worse. They are not good for you. Let me see with tarot as well for you guys. Emperor, you have to take a strong stance in this situation when it comes to your past love and relationship area, honey. This past person might try to come back in your life in some way, but you have to take the charge of your life in your own hands. You have to make up your mind. You have to make a wise decision, wise choice, and stick to that. Strong boundaries, a proper sense of understanding that this person, this energy is still the same. They haven't changed yet. then with that energy, with that knowing, you should move forward accordingly. Because a past person might try to come back, but they are still the same. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. For you, the guidance is the Seven of Cups. If you're emotionally confused, or if you have too much to deal with right now at this present moment in your life, deal with all the things one by one, especially your emotional games, especially your emotional levels, emotional chapters. Take your time. It's not a marathon, honey. It's not a race. Even if you are 90 years old, doesn't matter. Let people bark. Let them say whatever they want to say. This is their job. Okay? Take your time. Okay? Understand your energies. Understand what kind of energies you want in your life. And once you are at peace with yourself, then only move in this direction. Or don't have multiple options, lots of options at once, and lots of people around you at once, and then getting messed up again. Try to date only one or two person at the same time. Dating meaning get to know one or two people at the same time, and don't you know don't say simply I told you that be flexible and be open to the idea of connecting with the other type of people as well, other type of soulmates as well. You never know. Yeah, cool. So let's move on to our dear Sagittarius. Cool, Shay. Let's start with Sagittarius again. Let's see, Sagittarius, your current energies right now at this present moment regarding love and relationship area, honey. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So basically, you are going to be busy in self love, and self love is going to attract a lot of people towards you. You are going to be very attractive. You are going to be a demanding kind of energy. So when you are going to be doing your own thing, living your life to the fullest, enjoying your life, that is the exact moment then when you will be able to attract a lot of people around you. A lot of people around you. God, my English. Let's see with tarot. So your not giving a shit attitude kind of energy is attracting a lot of people. Will attract a lot of people, including romantic love. With tarot, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yes. So you are open to love. You are open to give, but you are not open to give anything that is going to take your energy or take you down or make you feel like you are giving too much. Basically, you want to keep yourself the number one priority of your life. Then you want to give your energy, share your energy with other people, with like just a friendship kind of energy. Just like, okay, let's start, let's see where things can go. So you have this energy of opening up to new situation, new people, but not losing yourself in that. Very good, fantastic. This is the whole game. This is the whole thing that I keep on telling people to play, but nobody understands. Finally, you did. I'm glad. For a new person, new connection, we have the free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So you're not still free from some kind of issues or from some kind of cycles that keep on coming back to you again and again and again. You have to break the cycle. You have to break the chain. You have to free yourself from all the past attachments and all the past issues, limiting beliefs and conditionings that you're still holding on to. For those of you who are single from a very long time, you have to free yourself from the limiting belief that love is not for you, you're not lovable, you don't deserve love, this is your destiny, this is your karma. You have to free yourself from these kind of energies. Only then you will be able to get love. Seven of Swords. So, yeah. You might attract a person in your life, but that person is not going to be the one for you because they are going to be the one who is going to trigger something in you that needs to be released and healed properly. So for a new person, new energy to enter in your life, you have to free yourself, you have to release yourself properly from the limiting belief, conditioning, past people, past attachment, past situations. Then only you are going to be prepared to fully open up to new people, new energy, or fully welcome these kind of energies. So I do see people getting attracted to you, but I don't see anybody coming into your life, entering into your life in that way, to stay or to stick around or something like that. In fact, somebody will enter and trigger your energies so that you can heal the trigger properly. Nobody enters in your life to hurt you or harm you. Universe never punishes anybody. It's like we create these kind of energies and we only cry afterwards. For a past person, past energy, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. If you feel like somebody is coming back to you with genuine energies, give your relationship a second chance with genuine energies. If you are ready, if you are willing. So go in that direction with all of your heart and soul. Don't put half-hearted energies and like, yeah, I will see, I will think about it. I don't know, maybe. If you have any doubts regarding a past person, past energy, then it's good, it's better to release them. But you feel like, if you feel like you should give a chance to somebody, do it with all of your heart and soul. If somebody's coming, or if you feel like you should, you have this like ball in your court and you can save a relationship or you can start a relationship, and if you want to, give the best energies from your side, and then whatever will happen will happen. Hmm? Yeah, Six of Cups. There are chances of somebody from your past coming up, coming back to you, and or you going to a past person, past energy, because you're still considering them as your soulmate or a person that you're still stuck on. But if you choose to go in that direction, go with all of your heart and soul. If not, don't go at all. It's all 100% in or all 100% out. Completely up to you. That's why the universe is telling you to free yourself from the past people, past situation, past connection, past things. Then only you will be able to connect with the new person, new energies. For those of you who are single from a very long time, this is not for you, obviously. This past person portion is not for you, then, obviously, right? Common sense. Hmm. For you, the guidance here is the Three of Wands. You are 1 foot in, 1 foot out of your situation in your love and relationship area. You want it, but you are scared of it. You want it, but you don't know how much you want it. You want it, but you don't know. I mean, there are lots of questions, there are lots of ifs and buts, and there are lots of obstacles that you have created in your mind, along with the obstacles and challenges that you're facing because of you guys stuck in a past cycle or past loop. So, until unless you are 100% clear of the past cycle, past loop, or karmas or belief or conditioning, whatever it is, you will not be able to attract the right kind of energy towards you. So work on this blockage, work on this factor, then the path is going to be clear for you guys. Okay, Saggies. So, yep, this is what I have for you. Let's move on to fellow earth sign Capricorn. Let's see, Cappies, what are your current energies regarding love and relationship area? Capricorn, we have the engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you are completely single, and your current energy is telling me that you are ready to have something solid, something committed, something long term in your life right now. You are preparing yourself for something meaningful, for something deep. You are done with the on and off, in and out, just for fun kind of games, or let's be with somebody just for the time being and we will see in the coming future. No. Your energies are telling me that you're very much open to have a long term committed partnership, beautiful relationship that is going to stick around. Okay. Let's see with tarot. Three of Cups. See, you are ready to have a collaboration, have a partnership which you can celebrate, which you can enjoy, which you can have, a beautiful, healthy, happy-go-lucky kind of relationship with. So you are kind of in this energy of opening up to new people, new situation, new connections, with this intention of wanting to have something beautiful, committed, and long term in your life. Nothing less than that. Gotcha, honey. Let's see your current energies. Sorry. Okay, your energies for a new person, new connection, new situation entering in your life for this month. Cappies. We have the religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Might be you are going to connect with somebody who is going to be having religious differences, cultural differences, and or your spiritual paths are going to be totally different from each other. This factor might influence your love life on a very deeper level. So you have there are good chances of you connecting with somebody, a new person, new energy, but religious factors or spiritual factors are going to be a problem here. If not taken care of properly, you guys might feel like, okay, you guys should not go ahead. Okay, let's see. With tarot, what we have? Four of Pentacles, yes. So because of some kind of obstacles or challenges that are going to be majorly because of religious or cultural background or spiritual disagreements, you might not be able to go ahead with the situation. That is going to be quite good for you, but because of these factors, you guys might feel like you guys should not go ahead in a particular situation. So there are chances of a new person, new energy, but because of these obstacles or factors, you guys might not take it forward. Okay, cool. Let's see your energies for a past person, past connection, past situation, Cappies. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is a direct energy of letting go of something or someone from your past and choose yourself over this situation, because that situation is not going to give you enough respect, enough love the way you deserve it. So even if somebody from your past is going to show up in your energies again, it's not a good idea for you guys to give them another shot, another chance. Choose yourself over the situation because it's not good. For you, let's see with tarot what's coming. Justice. Do the right thing. Just do the right thing in the regarding a past person, past situation. Balancing it out is very, very highly important, because if you are going to choose the wrong path or the wrong kind of energy again, you are going to get stuck in a loop and you are going to be again feeling like, oh my god, the universe is punishing me or something. This is some kind of a karmic cycle that you guys need to break. Otherwise it will keep on coming back to you again and again and again, and nothing good is ever going to come out of this situation. So it's better for your highest good to let this go and love yourself and choose yourself first. Even if you want to give somebody a chance, make sure that you are going to be on the pedestal. You are going to be your number one priority, not them, not their energy, not their needs or wants, until unless you see a drastic change in their energies the way you want it. For you, the guidance here is the sit in your own power. Don't let other people, other energies or other situations affect your energies on a deeper level, with which maybe you are going to feel like, oh my god, this is something really beautiful, but it's going to eat you from inside. If you're not feeling good, grounded, safe and secure in a situation, that situation is not good for you, not meant for you. Simple, plain and simple. That's the guidance. Let's move on to our sweet, little cute Aquarius people. Let's see. Aquarius, your current energies right now at this present moment. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So even if you are ready to open up for new love, for new energies, for new connections, right now you might be working on your spirituality, working on your growth, spiritual growth maybe, or right now religious factors are kind of stopping you from moving forward in that area of your life. Spiritual factors or religious factors, majority of, for majority of you this might be the issue here. Or you're super focused on these energies right now, where you feel like, okay, I will think about love and relationship afterwards, let me focus on these things right now. Let's see with tarot what's coming in. Where is Magician? You are manifesting. Okay, now I'm getting it. You are manifesting somebody who is going to connect with you on a spiritual level, on a deeper spiritual level, and a person or a situation who is going to connect with you on a religious level as well. Your religious and cultural backgrounds are kind of same. You guys behave the same, connect with each other on that level, religiously and spiritually. So you are manifesting that kind of energy that can be with you for the rest of your life. Now it's making sense to me. So religious factor or spiritual growth is the factor that's very, very important for you in order to be with the right person, right kind of energy that you're looking forward to have in your life, honey. Okay, let's see for a new person, new situation, what are your energies? Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There are good chances of you connecting with somebody, somebody new in this particular month. But the more you are going to be open and honest, heart to heart communication, the more heart to heart to the more heart to heart communications are going to be there, the more you guys are going to be open and honest with each other, the more your relationship, the connection is going to go deep, and more you will be able to enjoy each other's company. So discuss your feelings with each other properly and honestly. Hmm? When somebody new is going to enter in your life in this year, in this month. Let's see with tarot. Tower. So suddenly out of the blue, somebody is going to show up in your life, and it's going to be so sudden, and you guys are going to have a lot of communication, lot in common. And if you guys want to make things work out between you and this particular person and energy, you guys need to have heart to heart communication with each other, open and honest and loyal kind of energies with each other. No lies, no drama, no hidden energies, no hidden agendas. Same kind of energy from both the sides. So there are chances of out of the blue somebody is going to show up in your life, and you guys are going to have a lot of communication, lot in common, and you guys are going to enjoy the connection. But like remain honest, remain honest and stay connected with your heart while dealing with this person. And they are going to same, they are going to reflect what you are going to do, what you are going to, how you are going to make them feel, they are going to reflect you. So this is a very beautiful energy. I do see a friendship, a deep meaningful friendship kind of energy by the end of this month, especially around the 16th of June, mid of June. Chances of a new person, new energy. Let's see for your past person, past connection, what are the energies for you guys, Aquarius? Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it was a codependent relationship, or it is a codependent relationship. You know, whenever both of you are together, you guys are not able to feel free. You guys don't feel happy with each other because everything starts depending on the other person here, and this situation becomes too toxic too soon. With tarot, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, a past person, past situation is not going to give you anything good in return. It's going to weigh you down. It's going to pressurize you. It's going to make you feel very heavy. So it's better for you to understand what you should do in order to get out of this heavy and burdensome kind of energy. If you guys have this maturity and this sense of, okay, we can be together, but we are two independent soul, two independent person, then you guys can work on this. Otherwise, this situation is not going to give you anything good in return. It's up to you now. For you, the guidance here is the Three of Wands. If you're looking forward to have a better future, a better energy, better opportunities in your life, you have to keep moving forward, Aquarius. Stop looking back again and again and again. So the past is the past. The past is the past for a very, very valid reason. And you definitely know the reason why the past is in the past, okay? So keep moving forward. Do not look back, and you know what you want, and accordingly you are going to get surprised by the universe also very, very soon. But don't get too desperate. Don't get too attached to the idea of wanting something or someone in your life. It's going to happen when you are going to be just doing your own thing, busy living your life to the fullest, right? It will happen when it is supposed to happen. But stop looking behind your back again and again and again. You might be having a sexy back, but let others see that. I too have a sexy back. So people, I'm 5'7" in height, little chubby. I'm fat actually, not chubby. I'm 75 kg, I guess, and my back is very sexy. And you guys reminded me of my back, so thank you. I'll look back in the mirror now. Anyways, just kidding. Let's move on to our last beautiful sign, Pisces. See ya, Pisces. So hi Pisces honey, let's see what is coming for you guys. Don't do that. For Pisces, current energies, Pisces singles, Sun, Moon, Venus rising, the current energies right now. We have the let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you want love in your life. Everybody wants it. That's why you're here. But you have some kind of control issues that you have to let go of. You might be trying to control each and everything in your life, especially your love and relationship area. Let's say you want to have a person in your life and you are stuck on this idea of that person should be 5 feet 10 inches, nothing less than that, nothing more than that. Just example. So you have to let go of the control issues, allow the situation, allow this love and relationship area of your life to evolve and flourish naturally and organically. Don't try to make it happen. It will happen when it is supposed to happen. Yeah, honey. Let's see with tarot. Ace of Cups. See, instead of using your mind continuously, use your heart. Open your heart, and you should have a childlike heart, childlike innocence, childlike energy of opening up to new people, new situations. With this kind of energy of, okay, when it is supposed to happen, it will happen. Till that time, let me carry this love with love. Let me carry this love with beautiful energies of knowing that this will happen when it is supposed to happen. Let me love myself. Let me give this love to others. That till then, you know, in a productive way. So you are ready to love, but you have to let go of the control issues, because you cannot control each and everything in your life, even if you have this illusion that you can. You can't. Let's see for a new person, new energy. What are your energies, Pisces? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. See, it is safe for you to love. So, honey, it might be possible that even if you feel like you should have love in your life, you are not ready to open up your heart completely. You feel like, okay, maybe I'm going to attract the same kind of shit again. Maybe this is going to happen. Maybe that is going to happen. So, you are creating lots of obstacles and challenges in your own love and relationship area without even knowing that. So, it's better for you guys to open your heart in order to give and receive the highest kind of energy instead of your mind. Hmm? So first of all, you have to feel safe to open up to new people, new energies. Then only the new people, new energies will show up in your life. Yes, the Hierophant. So this whole situation is kind of making you more aware, more conscious, and more spiritually awakened. Hmm? So this whole situation is telling you to use your heart over your mind so that you can connect with the kind of person, kind of energy that's actually meant for you, that's actually good for you, honey. So until unless you are going to let go of the control issues and you are going to fill yourself with this kind of conditioning that it's safe for you to love, it's safe for you to go ahead, you will not be able to attract anybody in your life in that way. Hmm? So let's see about a past person, past energy. What are the situation? What are the energies? Mm-hmm. We have the, okay, my God. We have the trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So whatever is happening in this situation, honey, the past situation, you have to trust. If this is supposed to work out, if this is meant to be, it will come back again. It will start working out in a very natural and organic way. If this is gone, this is done. Trust the process, trust the universe that this happened for your highest good. Whatever the case may be, you guys have to trust the situation and have faith that whatever is happening or whatever happened in the situation is actually happening or actually happened for your highest good. This is not a punishment. This is not somebody punishing you or karma slapping you or anything like that. This is here to teach you the value of understanding the process of trust, understanding the universal thing of trust, of let things happen the way they should for your highest good. With tarot, let's see the King of Wands. You are still attracted to the idea of being with somebody, might be, or you are still very much passionate about a past person, past energy. But again, you have to trust the process, trust the divine, that whatever happened happened for a valid reason. You need to understand that reason. Even if you are looking forward to make things happen between you and them, even if the situation is kind of is going to work out someday, you guys need to understand why whatever happened the way it happened and what lesson you got out of that. Instead of being all passionate and all like wearing your heart on your sleeves about the situation, try to calm down, try to relax, try to understand what is good for you, what is good for the situation, what is good for your highest good in the situation, and then accordingly you can make plans or you can move ahead. God, my throat. It's been continuous 1 hour and 10 minutes. about 10 minutes. I'm talking continuously. For you, the guidance here is the High Priestess. This is your card only, only Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you on a very, very deeper level. And I am very, very sure, 1000% sure that your intuition is telling you to let go of the control issues and like reprogram your subconscious mind for love, safe love, and trust the process, trust the divine. Okay, honey. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you in so many beautiful ways that you guys will not be able to understand. You can. Namaste, namaste, namaste to all of you.